So let's start.
Let's jump into it.
I did that for this thing.
So
I did that as well. Actually, no.
I'll make sure you're talking in the camera, but the
I don't even know if I've been
mic.
looking to the camera.
Are we starting?
Nah.
Oh my gosh, it started. Okay.
It's been starting, girl.
So for you, when you reach, because we will in Jesus' name,
Amen.
when you reach a certain level of success, are there certain friends that you will let go?
It's not a forceful thing. I don't think it's a forceful thing. I feel like it's natural selection. So it's like, as you go through the process of moving up in your career, you're kind of like at the point where everyone around you is also moving up. Obviously, some people are stagnant and that's for their own things, but it's like you're all doing something. So I feel like as you continue and you keep it moving, it's like, okay, cool, we're all doing something. But if you're not contributing towards me, not just financially, but smiles and all sorts, a bit of happiness, then it's like
100.
you got to phase out, and you do phase
Yeah.
out. It's not like I actually say, do you know what, we're not going to do this anymore. It's more so like we just cut down on the interaction, or like if I'm saying, guys, let's go to brunch, guys, let's do this, let's go to this networking thing, and you obviously not everybody's a creative. That's one thing you have to remember. Not all of your friends are creatives.
100.
So a lot of people do this thing where I'm going to leave you behind if you're not on the same grind that I'm on, because people are happy being accountants, people are happy being lawyers, etc. It's literally about you have your grind, and it's about everybody having the same motivation level and everything. And yeah.
This is a question I'm going to ask you, because I've been having this conversation with a few people. I'm having a lot of conversations these days, But do you feel like if people aren't on your level, I know you kind of covered this, but do you have to leave them? And why I'm saying this is because I feel like I've got people in my life that may not want to even do a business and they don't know what they want to do, but they pay different benefits in my life, but I still keep them there.
This goes back to the whole you motivating people to come up with you.
There's only so much you can do.
There's only so much you can do,
Like,
Some people are happy not working. Some people are
No,
happy.
not in terms of that, but like me and you don't have to be in the same field and all this stuff, but it's your morals, the things that you do to work hard. Like, if you as a person aren't willing to go up in your field, then me and you
Can't go up.
We
Yeah.
me and you,
real
we
rap.
cannot go up.
But it's
You know?
very
Today's
unfortunate.
bougie meter will be
My-
off the chain.
My guys,
Her
if you don't know
bougie meter will
yet,
be saying you're not there
for some
yet.
people don't know yet, I have a bougie meter.
Bougie.
And the basically
Bad and bougie.
I have a bougie meter, and there's just some things. There's just some things that are just too much for me. Like, the bougie meter just starts ringing. Okay, that means this is too ghetto. I need to get out. You're wrong. Me and you don't fit together. You gotta go. Okay.
I'm sweating.
Now, if me and you and our morals are just not aligning, my bougie meter is off the chart, and you've got to go.
But it's easier said than done, though.
It's true.
Because I feel like I've learned in this life here, and only real people that want to elevate to the top know what I'm saying and won't take it with any hard feelings. Everyone pays a benefit in your life. And when I say this to some people get hurt by it. No.
You have different people for different things.
100%. Some people are actually just there. Not just there.
just
but
there.
they're the criteria. And the benefits that they hit,
Their job role is different.
Their
to
job
our
role is for a
friends.
good time. Like, I've got friends where their job role is for the club.
Yeah.
For friends.
You know, like,
You got a counsellor, you got your own personal counselling there.
This is
you
what
got
I'm
the
saying.
brunch friends, you got the club friends.
You got the friend that will tell
networking
you why
friends.
you're spending too much money.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's so crazy because when I was younger, I just thought, I'm just gonna have all these friends and like we're friends together, like yay. But no, like as you get older, you have different friends for different things that meet different criteria.
You can't take offence. For example, it's like everybody, let's say there's 5 of us. 4 of us decide to go out. We decide to go to an event, etc.
Yeah.
Then there's the one person, it's like, oh, right, like, so I wasn't there for it, blah, blah, blah. It's not even a thing where it's like, I'm leaving you out, but it's about the setting. You have to be able to fit into a specific setting. And if you're my friend and you're close enough to me, I know where and when not to take you. I know what situation
I like
will make
that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if Got Magazine started to invite me, say, babe, brunch, babe, I can't take you.
Not everybody can go to brunch, bro. Sometimes you
Like,
can do
honestly,
breakfast or
this-
lunch, but you can't do brunch.
Like, I can't take you Got Magazine brunch, babe, because this is not your scene, because we know what you get like at bottomless hours.
Bottomless brunch. You get bottomless, I tell ya.
You get bottomless, I'll tell ya. Seriously.
Forget the brunch.
So I can't bring you, but who I need to bring is somebody who has, you know,
The satin skirt, babe.
you know, the satin skirt.
The mules, babe.
That's on time. The one that knows what she's talking about.
I mean, I'll still get there on time.
Not you.
I can still go to brunch. Just won't get there on time.
You can't brunch, but we'll say
We'll
we'll tell you half an hour earlier,
But
so we'll get to brunch.
right, but like, yeah, you need to take the girl that knows the friends that know what they're talking
How
about.
to fit into this.
The friends the people that you think represent you.
Certain characters.
Do you know what I mean? You don't want to get there and like, for example, I don't know if you lot have been watching, but Girlfriends.
I haven't started.
You should watch that.
Friends.
But obviously, William and Joan, they're lawyers, so obviously
They fit the same caliber.
they fit the same caliber. And obviously, Tony does the real estate and then all of that stuff. But obviously, William's trying to become partner.
Yes.
So in order for him to become partner, he has to surround himself
With the right
with
people.
the right people to
Facts.
get to the top. And guess
Not
who's,
everybody can help you get to the top, you know.
do you know what I mean? And Joan is the one that can help him to the top. And he's obviously the girl he's with now who's pushes him to get to the top. Despite that she's got things going on, despite she's got her own
She's
career,
taking her time out.
she's
to
taking her
invest in it.
time to get him to the top.
Top tip, guys.
Like, you need people like that in your life.
100%.
And if you don't, you need to let them go.
They gotta go.
They gotta go. 'Cause
See ya.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras. Cut the friendship.
because the bougie meter has exploded.
Oh,
You've got to go.
She's gonna trademark that by the end of
literally.
next year.
When she
Dead
trademarked that, you guys better watch out.
It's gonna be in her bio.
Bougie meter.
So weak. Lord,
But,
100.
yeah, for example, like William surrounds himself and he knows what type of person he has to be, the persona he has to carry, the people he has to hang around with. Hence why, you know, he has the Myers and the Lynns, but the people that he's trying to represent, he's got to be with Joan and his
100.
girlfriend, because those are people who are going to take him to the top.
Like I said, if you want to get yourself to the place that you want to be, a lot of people think, oh, no, everybody can come on this journey. And you know what? Before I used to think that everyone could come on the journey with you, but now I totally understand why rappers get to a certain point.
Yeah.
And some of the people in the trenches have got to go. It sounds mad, but it doesn't mean you've got to go
You
completely.
see, with this one's funny because
Talk to me.
Some
talk
of
to
them.
me.
Some of
some
them.
of them don't really get rid of the ones from the trenches, and I feel like this one's about to become personal.
Oh,
this
no.
and this is for me and you.
Maggie and
Because
Starduck.
the reason why I say this is because we have certain friends that have made it up there, and obviously personal. They can take whoever they want to go.
Why do I
up.
feel like I know who you're talking about? Like,
I know this is more than one person, but you can take whoever you want to go up with. But let me tell you something. I have been more beneficial to you than some of the friends that you take up there
up,
with you.
100.
And a lot of niggas do this too. When they go up, they forget all about all their female friends that were pushing them to take them up. All of a sudden,
Don't even start
bitches
that.
don't matter. They got friends that are telling them to spend the whole tab at the club
The new
and
girlfriend
max out their
cut
bank
everyone.
account.
While
at
your
Dubai.
homegirls are telling you,
No.
split the bill, bro.
While your homegirl is saying split the bill, while your homegirl is telling you, no, calm down, save money, let's focus on other things. You don't care about that.
The man then saying, "Where are
And
you?"
that's
You just wanna
that's
spend.
another thing when it comes to friends and success. The man them they always forget their female friends. Always.
100.
The
Not
ones-
all. But
Not
let's
all.
not say all.
It's
The
not-
majority.
you know what it is?
There's a serious
Sometimes
majority.
it's not even forgetting; it's they prioritize
Yeah.
their male counterparts.
Yeah.
Because
over
when
their
they're
female
ready
friends.
to talk about their female
Oh,
friends,
when they're ready
they
to advise,
speak.
when they're ready for saying, "Oh, do you remember what the times used to be like?" It's always you that they go back to.
Always.
Yeah, 100.
But then that goes back to like certain girls who make it. It's just certain girls, and the next thing you know, they're changing friends like clothes, and then it's like you're forgetting the mission here.
No, honestly, you forget who
They
you
get
started the
engulfed-
mission
people
with.
get engulfed in the lifestyle, and that's
They get engulfed in the lifestyle, the promotions. Nasty girl wants to give them shoes, so now they have to be friends with that girl because she's got, something.
And now we're having Twitter wars, Instagram wars,
Twitter
all
wars, and then like.
Social media scary, man. Let's
So
not
it's
do
just
this.
like when you go up, like everybody, like the lines get blurred.
Yeah.
On what's important? What's the main mission that we are here for, guys? We are trying to reach
Elevation.
financial freedom. We
Come
don't need
again.
Becky talking about she slept with X, Y, and Z because she needs a nasty girl collaboration
to the Instagram world.
Literally, just to come with all the captions.
Because I need to get there. No.
Oh, diss track. You forgot the diss track.
You know, the diss track.
No, I was going to do it. Let me know.
With the poor styling, we need.
Can I just say this?
We need.
Because you do know where this is coming from.
I'm coming to turn to you already. You ready?
From me going up, we need sense, guys.
Like, as you go up, people forget your team is your backbone. And I feel... And
you can't do it by yourself.
And a lot of people, have failed to realise that perhaps the team that they have brought together are not the correct blend for them.
Yeah,
and
not
it's
the
not
team
just
to
one
bring them
person.
up.
But you have to remember, it's not just your management, it's your stylist, it's your hairstylist, it's your videographers, it's the whole shebang. Literally, your whole team are the people that carry.
And
There's
mindset.
only so much you can do. Exactly, there's only so much.
And besides the team, like there's, for example, Meg and B Simone. Those people use their friends as their team.
Exactly. You don't need to.
And if you ain't doing it correct, or you're not doing your job to a certain standard, you've got to go. For example, Megan, her dress, the stylist that dresses her, the makeup artist. Go. Now I'm starting to see you're not helping me to go up, but you're helping me to get...
She got rid of her
stylist. Exactly. You're helping me to get dragged. I need you to take me to the
top. He was dressing her like a drag queen.
Listen.
So it doesn't even...
You need to help me. We need to go to the top, and what you're doing here is not for me. And that's another thing. People need to be okay with telling people...
Open to criticism.
Be open to criticism.
Okay with being told that
in this game, you will only go up, if you hear criticism and feedback.
Do you remember when you was in school, you got told peer evaluation? You needed it.
It's
when
okay
you
to
had
hear
to have your peers edit stuff, it was because, all right, cool, you need to elevate. And your teacher, not everybody takes their teacher's criticism. So when it's like your peers telling you, all right, cool, I noticed this. Why
that criticism was jarring.
It was, but at the end of the day,
rolling my eyes at parents even if
someone must have tweeted the other day, you know when you get your paper back and the teacher puts question mark. I don't know.
No, the worst one was when you're in the exam, and your teacher stops over you and then says, guys, make sure that you read the question properly. And I almost fainted.
Like I'm always not reading the question.
You
let me question the question.
You read my work.
What are you even saying?
But your friends and your team are meant to be those people. They're like, all right, cool. Do you know what?
They fill in the question.
You've fallen off the ball a little bit.
They are the question mark to the exclamation mark.
Yeah. You know what's making me realize? We definitely took advantage of school. Oh. Do you remember parents' evening where you get them conversations where they make your parents bring the chair into the table and be like,
so close.
She's got so much potential, but
the
people she's surrounded by, her friends.
Class clown.
Oh wait, is that your mum? Come on, I'm free. Come on, let's have a chat.
And you know what?
We used my mum's at the table like, no, I haven't got anyone in line. It's right. I'll wait for her.
Yeah. Come on. Well, let me just like to tell you.
I just feel like
she's an extraordinary student.
She's so
smart. She's
talented,
so driven. But
her friends,
the class clown,
the crowd she's around just doesn't allow her.
Next term, I'm gonna make a new seating plan, and hopefully she's
gonna make a new woman out of there.
And you know what? We used to laugh and cut our eye at teachers for these things. But you know what?
Literally.
Now getting older and getting more wiser, it was for the best. But you know what? Like I said, we cannot live in regret. We've got to accept and move forward.
Even today, you make a mistake, you need to say, boom, bam, when I wake up tomorrow. You've woken up, it's like, right, cool, I'm over it.
New day, new me.
You completely forget it, because otherwise, we literally just drown ourselves in the whole... Like, it's not even just regret, but it's just, all right, cool, why did I do that? Or then, okay,
questions.
I did it. Do you know what I mean? You can't kill yourself with questions, because then there's no progress. You actually you could make a YouTube video and you haven't even reached half of the views that you wanted to reach in a month. You say, okay, cool, we come back better, we keep it moving. Streams, music, all of these kind of things, go in studio more. It doesn't matter. Even if it's, I don't even know, even if it's reading books, it's alright, cool, I wanted to read 2 books this week. I only read half of one. You keep a step in next week, you make sure you read 2.5. Mm-hmm. Simple as that.
We only want bigger and better for ourselves and others.
Literally.
100. But it's just moving forward to that stage and understanding who we do and don't need there. And same thing Jordan was saying before, that doesn't necessarily mean we need to completely cut people off. We've got to always remember that people play certain benefits in our lives. Some people pay so many benefits and that's great, but there's some people that only play one. But does that mean we need to cut them out? Not really. You will know when it's the time to cut people out. And if you don't want to realise that time will come for you and you will not be happy
You
in the
can't
end.
change the red flags to amber just because you want them to be amber. They're
Do
always
you
going to be
remember
red
my
flags.
flag process? I got a flag process. We got yellow.
Orange did the wrong.
We got orange. We got orange with a question mark, and then we've got red. I feel like when it comes to friends, and
We always forget.
You need the 4-step process.
But we forget the
Yes.
ambers.
When you get to the amber with the question mark, that's when you need to really start narrowing
And
down.
people
And
need
even
to understand
questioning yourself.
It's okay. It is
Yeah.
actually okay to address your friends and bring up a problem.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like, if you're obviously it's gotten to the point. If it gets to the point where it's like someone keeps doing the same thing, and it's like you should notice yourself what you're doing and how you're not. Then it's like, okay, I don't really feel like I need to speak to you about it. But if it's like the beginning of the process, be like, feel free enough to address that with someone. Be like, listen, I know how we are, and right now it's not that. Do you get it? Instead of waiting it out, because when you wait it out, it creates more problems. Because then you start getting told, okay, but why didn't you mention this to me before? This and that.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah. I wasn't ready, and you also can't rush someone's process in regards to talking to you about something or healing and all of those kind of things. You can't. It happens in good timing.
But then do you feel like there's just some friends that, like I said, I've learned in this life here that every friend and every individual is so different.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got friends where I've got to say things 4,000 times. There's not even a digit, bruv. But
and there'll be some friends that just won't get it. They'll just take it personal straight.
But then
off the
you know
bat.
what? Then that's an option for us if we're really gonna take that on, because that's a job.
Don't ask me for advice if I explain the same thing 10 times and you don't want to hear it.
But then at the same time, do we not just think some people got to go through things 20 times?
You do, but this is what I said to my mum. I said, literally, you can only be told things so many times until you have to feel it.
Yeah.
You have to feel it, because when you feel something, you're like, I don't want that ever again. And
100%.
that's when you learn.
But then do you not feel like it's the struggle of going back to your friends to say,
Oh yeah, I did it again.
you know what? After this 2000th time, I've realised this is not for me. I don't deserve this stuff. This is not me. I am a female and I deserve better. Some people don't want to come back to addressing that issue because they know that they're in the wrong. If you want to be successful, in this life, I definitely feel like putting your hand up
100%.
and
just
saying
and
that
even-
you're wrong.
Even
and
what we
moving
were
forward is
saying
key.
before, as a creative, sometimes you just have to take that risk.
You do.
Sometimes not everything needs an explanation. Sometimes you just need to go about your business and let it be what it is.
100. Not everyday explanation, because you know what? Sometimes, a lot of creatives especially get caught up in that thing of doing something wrong, it not fitting the criteria of social media, and then having to explain themselves. In this life, I've learned it's not every day explain yourselves. Explain yourself to yourself.
And that's it.
Because when you explain it to yourself,
There's no time
you will
to be
understand
too-
yourself to become the better version of yourself.
There's no
Somebody
time.
clicked their fingers with me because I felt like I was going somewhere with that.
There's no time to be doing PPE for somebody else
Oh.
if they're not going to get it straight off the jump.
I can
Point
explain
evidence
something.
explanation.
No, it is, I'm a very empathetic person as well. So I can, on the first go, maybe even the second go, I'm going to relate to you. I'm going to tell you, do you know what? I see how you're feeling. I understand how you're interpreting certain situations. But after I've witnessed you with my own eyes, listened to you with my own 2 ears, go back on the words that I've said and the words you've even agreed to me with, I just got to say, you know what? I hear you. Every time you speak to me, I'm going to say, all right, cool, I hear it. I'm going to say it to you one more time.
Is it not hard
If you
though?
don't listen, I can't. Because at some point, do you know what it is? When it comes to your friends, you're always going to want to support them. All the time. Advice.
Man.
But you lot cannot look at me right now. You lot cannot look at me.
I can't even
I
see.
say that you haven't advised.
Yeah.
I have, but do you know what?
Advised.
The heart gets in front of it. The heart, real life gets in front of it. But you know what? I've advised certain people on the same things and saying, do you know what? I've got love for you, I care about you, and this is what I want for you. This is what I want for us as friends or more than friends, whatever it is. But some people, you hope so much for the best and the better for them.
They just
you still
don't.
try to stay there. So is that are they the problem or am I the problem?
No, they're the problem.
No,
But do you
it's
know-
both. It
is
is
both.
Do you know what it is?
Because we need to be stricter.
I'm going to relate this back to girlfriends. So basically, friends, they're for thick and thin. What season are you on? I'm the young four.
Me, I've been slacking clearly.
I've been on the grind. But basically,
all she does is watch the show.
No.
All she does is watch, and she relates it to herself.
Let me tell you what I do.
To myself.
She's relating it to
Janine, before
herself.
you even get into what you're saying, do you know what I do? 5 a.m. Renee, just one more episode.
Just one more episode, and I relate.
I finished the whole season.
What
Do
I
yourself,
should do.
do your uni work, do
But
your
no, talk
coursework,
to
do your
me.
work.
But what I'm saying is
Sign
that
into your
this
shit
relates back to
early.
girlfriends, because there's an episode where like, no, Joan, the lawyer,
Yes.
she's like really trying to get up there.
Yeah.
But they're 30, so she has a friend called Lynn.
Oh,
And obviously,
Lynn.
I rebuke this for anyone that's trying
Jobless
to build a
Lynn.
comeback. Lynn is 30, she's got 7 degrees, she's jobless and mad in debt, but Joan looks after her. She enables her to do these things that
Joan
are just
ain't even
not
had kids
cool.
yet.
Joan ain't had kids. She can't even have a proper relationship. Why? Because she's looking after Lynn.
Your friend is not your child.
Your friend is not your child.
Same
come
way your
on.
boyfriend isn't your child,
Facts.
your girlfriend isn't your child, your friend.
There's only so
You are
much
your own
you
child.
can do. There's only so much you can do to look after somebody. And if somebody is not willing to help themselves, you can't help them no more. You've just got to let them go.
But you know what the problem is with that? Like I said, a lot of us know what the right thing is. And I'm not saying looking after our friends over excessively is even wrong.
No.
Because everyone walks different paths, innit? But
Yeah.
I feel like it's... When do you get to a certain point as a loving friend and say, nah, I'm
But
not
see, this is
doing
what I'm
this
saying.
because I want you to really realise.
This is what I'm saying. When you become the enabler, you don't
Yeah.
even realise
Listen,
it.
And you know what?
It's
That's
like
a
an
big thing that
it's
that
like an
Joan was in the
addiction.
episode.
Because
you
it
know?
becomes a part of you. Because then it starts to... You adapt this thing into every single
Of
one of your
course.
relationships.
But there's, you know what it is? It's like an addiction. At some point, you have to make someone go cold turkey, and that means
Yeah.
removing all the extras and basically removing the impact that you have on their lives from them. And it's like you
Yeah.
have to make them go cold turkey. It's not just to make them realize everything that I do for you, but it's to realize what are you if I don't do anything.
And that doesn't make you a
And that's
bad
not,
friend.
It's not going to make... But
I
it's
just
about
want you to open your
realization. It's
eyes.
about you opening your eyes and saying, do you know what? How have I done all of this stuff with myself? But yeah, I'm still doing nothing. Do you get it? It's like,
Yeah.
you can't rely on people. Because like we said earlier on, elevation is the goal. Everybody's going to elevate.
100.
And it's like, if you rely on somebody and they keep moving, you're not moving at all. You're not moving
100.
with them. And eventually they're going to move and you're 10 miles behind.
Yeah.
And it's not to say,
And then you're
late.
questioning why.
Exactly. You can't rely on people. At some point, there's a level of independence that everybody needs to have. You can't, and a lot of people need to stop feeling entitled to expecting things from their friends. Like, you can't expect somebody to be there for you 20. Your friend, don't get twisted, you're always going to try and be there for your mates as
100.
much as you can. But everybody lives their own lives. Do you get it? If I can't answer the phone, it's because something else is going on. I'm not answering the phone.
And that doesn't make
because
you
you're
disloyal
evil, because I
either.
think that I don't want to talk to you at all.
See, I went something through this, like, that's like you coming up with an idea or a business plan or just creating something and being able to tell somebody something in confidence. But because I haven't told another friend, that doesn't mean that I don't think about you or you're not
It's not even
less.
that. It could go
It's
down
not
to just
that.
a simple secret.
It could be, do you know what I mean? It could be
Just
a
in the
simple
moment,
secret.
man.
Or
Could be
it could
something that
literally
happened
just be
yesterday.
because I feel
Literally.
like this person knows where I'm coming from.
Exactly.
They have this experience, the same kind of mindset. So I would want them to know first before anyone else. It's nothing personal.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
get
not
upset.
personal. Sometimes it's just business.
We need to start
mindset,
detaching.
man.
People, you need to start detaching
Detaching.
yourself. Not everything
Detach
is
the
personal.
emotions and
Detach your emotions
look
from
at the bigger picture.
event.
Bigger picture.
You're not-
Look at the bigger picture.
As
How
in-
am I supposed to make the squad
My
move out the
homies are
hood
talking real
when
stuff.
you're all being upset because I told Tom, Dick and Harry before I told you? How am I supposed to move the squad out the hood?
You're gonna say something when I know what you're gonna say. She's
How
gonna
am I-
say something.
I know
what she was gonna say. I want to
How
hear it.
am I supposed to? No, I wasn't even. I don't know.
No,
what
Come
you're
on,
talking about.
I'm even shaking
But
the
how
mic
can
just
I
to hear
move
you.
the squad out the hood, yeah, if you're letting your emotions get to you? How can I move the squad out the hood because? Oh man.
And even then,
You're too busy focused on what?
Focus on other things that are not important. Like you need to finish your degree. You need to get a job. Like
I
important
work
things.
job,
You do.
bitch. I
You're
am
trying
a
to move
job,
up and you're
bro.
getting
It's not to
upset
say
at
that
me.
everybody you don't have to go to uni, you don't have to do all of the things
Do you
that
know what I
everybody
mean?
else is doing. But
But
do
obviously-
something. I just say I can do something. You have to
do you know what it
do
is? There's-
something.
as much as we scream
Because
that
like-
this 24 hours ain't enough.
Like I say,
24 hours is
It's
a long
lot of
time.
It's a
It's a
Because
long
when you're in your
damn
bed
time.
until 4 p.m.
It's a long damn time to get productive.
All day.
Do you know what I mean? Like I say, like at the end of the day, a night. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because at the end of the day, it's a night. There's always gonna be one outcome. Something's always gonna turn out some way.
Listen.
You need to be the piece that's gonna make it different. That's gonna help us get out of the hood.
If it's Friday morning and I say, guys, fuck it, we're going out tonight. We're doing something.
Right.
You can't come and now tell me, give me excuse. I don't want to. You know what it is? I'll say, right, cool, it's fine. But when everyone else is going off and doing something,
don't be sad.
Don't be the person that says.
When we say we're outside, we're outside.
See, now this goes back to like when we do other things or recreational things, like when if somebody says, "Oh, how come I wasn't invited here?" or "How come I'm not there?"
You gotta laugh it off. Do you know what it is? I think there's banter, but then when you get it personal,
you didn't meet the criteria.
I got a bad thing. Do you know what it is? Let me put my hand up.
She knows I'm looking at her.
And it ain't a bad thing, but it's like, as we grow up, you need to meet, what do they call it? Your soul family. Like the people who have the same mentality.
You need vibes.
Like if you're not there, you're there. Do you get it?
She didn't even say you was going forward.
If you're not there, you're there. Like it's not a bad thing.
Vision, I can just about see you.
It's not a
if
bad
you're moving
thing,
forward and you're moving sideways.
Yeah, if you're not moving forward, you're moving sideways. Then we just can't bring you forward.
Okay, I've got a question for you guys here. Because like I said, just to let the viewers know, just to remind you guys, this topic is on success and friendship. So I'm gonna ask you guys, both of you. I'm gonna answer it myself last. What for you means that you're successful, and where do you see yourself being successful with your friends?
Okay.
She's gonna say flight to Dubai on that list. I bet you anyone.
Come on,
let me tell you something.
£10 on it. Flight to Dubai.
Let me tell you something. Anyone knows me. Like travel, that's for me.
I love travel, new life, new experiences.
Yeah, I like trying new things, trying new experience, trying new food. Like for me,
don't get into food bulk. I'm still trying to make my way to the gym.
Success,
we've got 2 weeks left to lockdown.
No, literally. But for me, like success is like, I've got my career. I'm on the road to financial freedom. I'm on the road to doing achieving the goals that I want to do. I'm in the current career that's going to help me get to the epitome of my success.
She used that. She used that dictionary shit.
Thesaurus in the
epitome.
Thesaurus.
The epitome of my success. Like I'm on the way. Do you know what I mean? And it's, trust me, I'm gonna get there.
100.
Wait, she was only getting there.
Listen.
There's no other option.
I'm gonna get there. But if you, as a person, ain't looking at me as your friend and then just using me as a financial sponge just to enjoy my luxuries, you need to go.
And you will have nothing at the end.
You have nothing at the end. For example, like Rihanna, she's got her 3 friends that she's left from the Caribbean with, and she's in America with. But whilst they're with her, they've got their own jobs. They've got their own stuff going on. They've looked at their career and said, yeah, I need to take it up a notch because my friend is doing better.
Literally.
Amen.
When I'm going up, I expect you to want more for yourself, because guess what? When I'm up in the clouds, I expect you to be
up in the clouds with me, man.
I don't want to see you down expecting me to help you up. No, because we all had the same journey. We're all working hard.
Came from the same spot.
So I expect you to do the same.
Jordan, tell me what you want for success for yourself and success for your friends.
Do you know what is? I feel like there's only so much that you can say. Like Jadine's covered a lot of it. At the end of the day, it's like you want, for example, first thing is financial freedom. I want to be able to say, guys, listen, it's 28 degrees in Dubai on Monday. Are we moving? And you know what? I could literally say to myself, guys, I'm covering it. Or this guy's like, let's just go. Let's go for a couple of days. Do you know what I mean? I want to be able to feel free. I want to be able to know that I can get something. I can get a house for my mum and it's not going to stay in my pocket.
Right.
I want to know that I can say to my sisters, you know what? You know, we used to have the arguments. We don't even have it no more. We have it online. So it's like, all right. We don't even have it anymore, but we have it online. But I want to say to my sister, listen, put anything in your basket, I've got you. Do you know what I mean?
I love that, man.
It's not just about supporting myself, but it's about supporting the people around me. Because at the end of the day, like we said, you have different people for different things.
100.
And everybody that you have around you at that point has contributed to you getting there.
Fact,
Otherwise, they're going to be around you. So it's like, for me, at some point, it's not necessarily payback, but it's like, let me show you the kindness that you've shown me, and I'll do it in my own way. That's one thing. Second thing is, I just want to be happy. Like, a lot of people say, you know, you can't be happy without money. You can't. But
we were talking about
I would rather be happy with money than broken happy.
Oh,
there's only so
100%.
much. There's only so much I can take at the moment.
And it's how you use your money to be happy as well.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I know what I want to do, and I want to be able to. I want to know that. Listen, in the next year, I'm signing a 200 to 300k writing deal for screenwriting. I want 10 episodes on Netflix. Simple. Do you get it? I want to know that in the next couple years, cool. My name is in the credits in regards to directing. Even hair. I was supposed to stop in September. I'm still moving with it. Every day, somebody's telling me, okay, cool, you're not stopping today. You're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep doing it.
It's a journey.
It's like different things, and for me personally, it was a thing where I knew as I grew up I was good at a lot of things, but you're always told to be humble. So I purposely didn't touch on a lot of things, or I just did it in secret. But now I'm just like, everybody keeps saying to me, you need to utilize the means that you have.
See, we was talking about this.
We
was talking about this. We was talking about you, actually.
We was talking about you. You know what we were talking about? We were talking about, you know what, how you have so many avenues, yeah? And it's not that you don't utilize them, but I feel like the same point... No. Hey, there's not too many. You can have as many avenues in your life to become successful as possible. But you know what we were talking about? You having so many avenues.
You know you got it, but you ain't.
Being humble. And like you said, a lot of people tell you to be humble. There's being humble, but you know what? You know why I don't even use them terms? Because sometimes when other people are telling you to be humble, they have different meanings behind the word of being humble. Being humble for them is, just so they're on the same level of success as me or below me. No. When you've got talent, you use your talent, because your talent will get you steps ahead.
Yeah.
Forget other people at times.
But I hear it. That's like with the girl that we was talking about the other day. Like, she's got money. Like,
I don't know,
do you know what
I'm going with it.
It's mad. I don't want to talk about her name, innit? But it's mad because I know the way people talk about her. But she knows how she sees herself.
So she don't care.
She knows how much money she's getting. She knows how many avenues she's making, and she knows the potential that she's got. So that's how you should see yourself in order to see yourself like that too.
That's why one of the things that I said to one of my boys the other day, and I was like, I won't lie to you, because obviously he's been getting on to me for years. He's like, I can name 10 things that you could make money off of easily, but you don't do it. And I was just like, I used to make the excuse of, I've got uni, I haven't got time, Like right now, I think I'm juggling 3-4 different things at the moment. And I said, and I literally said, I'm not leaving this earth knowing that everything I could have touched, I could have done something.
Like, do you know what it is though? The reason why I like that you've said that, but the thing is, we don't know when we're gonna leave this earth. That's the whole point.
You do what you can do in the time.
Yeah, do what you can do, but don't kill yourself for it. Because a lot of us do it where we only do so much because we don't want to kill ourselves and know it could kill us. But some of us don't want to do it at all because we're scared of when it could kill us. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like, same thing we were saying about you, yeah? You have so many avenues. You do hair. You want to do the whole directing, editing. You want to be the full body.
You lot are making it sound like I'm going to have to mash your work for 20 years.
You will.
Hey, now, of course I will.
If you like.
Of course
I will. Because by 40, we're trying to retire, boy.
No, I'm getting there.
We're trying to retire at 29.
Literally, we're trying to retire early.
Hey, homies, we got about 8-9 years, so watch out.
We got to do all the holidays.
But you know what?
We have the kids.
We're still not going to kill ourselves for it. But you know what? I believe we'll get there. And also, only us as individuals know what we can take on. But at the same time, as individuals, I don't feel like we take on as much as we could just because we're scared of not being able to multitask. And I feel like there's so many other things in life that we shouldn't multitask on that we do. So the things that we should be multitasking for, we need
energy into.
100%. That's why I definitely say, even like with my point of success, I'm definitely so strong on financial freedom, because financial freedom will allow you to be you, but a better version. And with the money, that you need to be that better
like
person.
I said, we're trying to be Jeff Bezos out here, man.
I'm not
Jeff
even, honestly, and it's like, it's the criticism. I don't need to hear that money is the root of all evil and all these things. Because it's not even for the most part, yeah. Don't get it twisted. I'm working in the fields that I want to work in because I love it. Do you get it? So I want to elevate just because I know this is what I love and I'm going to do it. The money is a bonus. Like, being able to go through your life working and doing something that you enjoy, putting all your energy into something that you don't have to think twice about liking or not liking. It's literally, you love it, I'm going to elevate in it. The bonus is the fact that I'm making the money alongside.
100%.
Do you get it? It's not necessarily, I'm only doing this because of the money. I'm only doing this because it makes loads of money. Promise you, 30 years time.
Do you know what I mean?
100.
This goes back to the last topic.
I like my book I'm reading. It touches on these points for real, dog.
But along with friends, are certain family members included?
If we get into family and success, it's a different story.
Listen, let me tell you something. If you leave the Caribbean and go to the UK, I promise you, they will treat you like you're a millionaire. They will. It's every minute.
Yeah, that's like with Africans.
No. Well, you think it's not a budget meal? It's a budget meal.
That's how Africans as well. Like, they're expecting you to have monthly income for them. They're expecting you to come back with nice clothes for them. They're expecting to steal stuff from you when you go back home.
Because they're,
like,
as far as they're concerned,
you go to trenches is different, you know.
Literally, everyone's trenches is different. Even in the UK, you know.
Everyone's trenches is different.
UK trenches, East London town is different.
Everyone's trenches are different. Okay, everyone's story is painted different.
You can't look at someone.
Corned beef and rice is a struggle meal for some, but not for others.
Corned beef and rice is sexy. Don't let no one tell you
it's
anything.
still sexy.
Come on.
But you know them bad and bougie people say,
I can't eat corned beef and rice. It's only steak from SDK.
When my mom puts that corned beef and rice on the plate,
it's only steak and mashed roast potatoes.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what anyone says. Corned beef and rice is bad.
If I want to make corned beef and rice and sweet corn, no, I could be rich, and I'm telling you,
and then splash hot pepper sauce on there.
Do you know what I mean? Butter on toast.
You tell me that I must eat steak every day.
Yeah, it is. I like all different types of food. So for me,
food is food, isn't it?
This is why me and Jess said the diet plan thing here. I want different food every single day. I can't have stewed chicken milk for 3 days. I can't do stewed chicken 3 days in a row. I can't have rice, cabbage, and sweet potatoes for 3 days in a row.
Period.
And this is why, like, you don't know me. Everyone knows me. I cook different things every day. Like, I'm not on this having stew 5 times a week. No, because I will turn into the residue.
And then even as you're freezing it, it's just...
I will look, because I would, by day 5, I will turn into the residue of the stew. I need different things, okay?
Not 100.
Oi! Listen, yeah. Like I said, I've been reading books recently, yeah. And you know what? Something about being rich. In this book, it really shows me and really confirms what I've been thinking in my mind for a long time. The definition of rich is always related to negativity. But in this book, I definitely feel like the real definition of being rich is... Let me read it out for you guys. Because I've highlighted it in lilac, you know? Lilac. Able to afford all the things and experiences required to fully experience your most authentic life. And that's personal. 100%. Do you get what I'm saying? And it says in this book, while the amount of money you need will depend on who you are and what you desire, a lot of people think being rich and being successful is a very general topic, and it only means driving Lambos, you know, doing 10-star trips.
Getting tables at Club 101.
Getting tables at clubs, 101, Liberty.
Please,
take all that shit. Everyone's Dubai.
Do you know what I mean? For certain man, getting a table at Libs is successful. For some of the girls, that's literally 1 week of doing hair all week. That's life.
We remember
Let's treat ourselves.
But we remember when some of you were doing photoshops at the private jet set.
Do you know what I mean? That's because
some
we worked
people's
hard.
Desires. But do you know what? You get older, you get wiser, and you realise that, do you know what? That is just the fantasy. That's not necessarily my desires. Like I said, my image of being successful and having my friends being successful as well is, like I said, financial freedom, being able to do what I want and allowing me to afford the desires that I want for myself. I want to be able to say, guys, fuck it. let's go Dubai, let's go Thailand,
Jamaica.
let's go LA, let's go Miami
and Dubai,
and get fucking lit.
Let me tell you
Get what I'm
something, guys.
saying?
One thing about me, I like Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica. I want
loves
to
it.
find
Basically, what J Monet saying is she wants the jerk chicken, the bread.
I want to
But the thing is, I already said to her, if she goes there,
I want to eat good.
I want to go there and find a lover for the
But
weekend
this is why I
and
said to you guys, though,
disappear.
if we go, I said if we.
She said fantasy.
Fantasy.
She said Jamaican fantasy.
But this is why I
Says our
said that
destiny.
if we go,
Literally.
not everybody's going back to Jamaica every couple years like you would do if you're Caribbean. innit?
Right.
So it's a thing where I said if we go, we need the authenticity. As in, we're not doing hotel. We're gonna get a place.
Villa.
As in villa. As in, we're doing our own shopping. We're doing what we
Car.
need
See,
to
I don't know.
today.
Do you not watch Lydia Dinger?
I don't
She's a
think so.
YouTuber, but she's kind of
I
like
heard her
Estelle.
name,
She's
so.
like Estelle Live and them lot. Like they like to travel in it. And obviously, when she came up, she's had the same 4 friends, and they went to Jamaica. And luckily, one of her best friends, her mum's got a house out there. And when they went to Jamaica, like she was just saying, like, having the authenticity of finding out what
you
Jamaica
need,
is what you need. Like obviously, they went to see some things, but it was just way too touristy for her.
But this is why you need money.
But this is why I said we can't. We're not doing no 5-day trip. I'm not doing no 7 days.
If I'm not there 2 weeks
2
minimum,
weeks. When this is what I was
you better
saying.
not
when
come.
I was saying to you 2 weeks. You cannot experience
Yeah.
Jamaica. Like
Nobody needs to worry about me.
Do you remember how quick
I'm there
Croatia
for 2
went?
weeks.
it's 10 days minimum. When you go on these
Minimum.
holidays, 10 days minimum. That's why when I went Croatia, I lived life differently because I
And
think
you
we was
pack-
there for about 10 days.
You pack for whatever because
pack for
what's
15
the tweet
days.
that I said to you yesterday? The girl said she was on holiday for a week longer than she thought, and she still hasn't ran her clothes. You pack in excess.
Yeah.
You don't know because for all you know, you can delay that flight. I know myself. If I pay for my whole trip to Jamaica, I'll probably delay my flight. by a couple days.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Jordan will say 10 days, day 27th. We are not. She's not back.
Give me a sec. I kind of just like missed the bus to the place. So like
I was going to the airport, but then I just saw no. Jordan
saw a little
was at home
something.
Can I just
in
say
the
something?
villa getting a massage.
Can I just say something, yeah? A lot of my friends have a problem
Where's my Maggie, bro?
with my timing.
Because it's
And what I
bad.
need everybody to understand is I get ready on time.
No, she doesn't.
I'm dressed on time.
doesn't.
I just don't leave
still
out
alive.
on time.
And I'm a pig
Do you
that
get
can
it?
fly.
No, yeah. Because obviously I've inherited it from my mum. I just said she's bad, innit?
True, send me on time.
She's bad. But I'm always ready. I just don't go
On
through the
time.
door. And I feel like I'm going to go to the doctors because it's a genuine illness. Because at this point,
She's gonna go to the
thing I'm not late
doctor,
for.
yo.
Take her to welfare because all she needs is ice.
The only thing I'm not late for is flights.
Ooh.
And I think that's
you
because we
fuck
have to arrive
feelings.
4 hours early.
Well, guys,
She
can I
on
tell
time
you a
for flights, but we
secret?
say fuck
Can I
feelings.
tell you a secret, guys? I'm the friend that's always on time.
Can I have a confession? I like to get ready and enjoy the process of getting ready, so I'm never really
She's
on
not
time.
really on time.
But today-
outside Renee's house because she doesn't want to come down. How many times you seen the cab outside
Hey, boss
Renee's
man.
house?
I'm so sorry. Renee, are you coming down or what?
But you know what it is? Me, I just like to live in the moment.
And then the worst thing is, if Bossman leaves us now, yeah, and we have to get a new cab and someone has attitude, Renee's still going to be the one person who's like, listen, don't have no attitude with me.
I'm just trying to get to my destination. But you know what it is? Jordan, today, you know what it is? I was really proud of myself because, you know, I got to the bus stop on time and I even caught the same
Well,
bus
I
as
had to pay
Jadine.
£30 for a cab, so that's great.
And that's how you know man was on time, you know.
Because I didn't spend £30.
You know, I'm someone that's been quite decent with spending money, saving money.
can't
But
believe
my
I did
thing is
that.
being late and catching cab. And today, man, actually caught the bus.
The last time I spent £30 on a cab is when I came home from Kent. And I went from Kent to East.
Jadine, can we think about the time when we entered real life Essex and spent £60 on a cab?
I will never forget Southend on Sea.
PTS.
We live in Essex.
Gosh.
But we went to Essex.
We went to Essex. Like everyone that lives in Essex knows there's different spectrums of Essex, and Barking and Dagenham ain't included.
Nah.
Barking and Dagenham is £12 to £14 trip.
Listen, Essex starts from Chigwell, Loughton, Woodford, Buckers Hill, Epping. We're talking all...
Even Epping got it all
Epping gets a pass.
Epping even comes to Wolfen Abbey if you like.
Croydon Boys. We're talking about names that don't even sound English. That's Essex, okay?
And when you hear shit like Grays and Tilbury, you better collapse because you know the cab gonna be a mad thing.
Right?
Screaming £43 to £47 minimum.
Me to travel to Chestnut, and I just said
Chest?
I just said
With the nut?
I just said
You better be giving the nut.
I said whew.
You don't know what the cat price gonna be?
Oh man. I can't believe it. I was ready on time. Let me tell you something, yeah? Obviously, you're not going to see that they did an episode without me because obviously my travel situation did not go to plan.
So anyway, back to what we were talking about, guys. Friends and success. Friends and success. Let me tell you something. If I got a business meeting and you better stand outside for the whole 1 hour.
No,
you better ask for the summary after.
She's indirecting me because she was texting me from downstairs while she's upstairs talking to me.
You called. She called. And she said,
do you know that
downstairs.
Shadeen would lie to me. She would lie to me. The meeting will be at 1 and she'll be like, yeah, it's at 11. I promise you.
Let me tell you something.
If I'm in this for her birthday.
Wait, did she tell me you witch?
If I'm got a sponsorship meeting, that means so much to me. And
you're late. I'll
late.
be on time for that.
And you're late.
So much, I can't even breathe.
Say goodbye to my little friend. Because you ain't seeing me again.
J2Times
that sounded like some modern family thing, just me.
Say goodbye to my little friend because I ain't seen you again.
Nah, man.
You know what?
I'm
Until
on
the
time
next
for them
time.
things there. Okay, I love this. I would even tattoo J2Times if I could tattoo. I won't because.
I won't.
Because I can't.
My Maggie, my fire.
But
Listen.
Oh shit! You know I meant to back the Maggie, but there's like literally like this left.
It's only the one Maggie.
I felt like
mine's been done.
But you know what? Like I said, you know what? Being successful. The way for you to be successful is to understand that, you know what, this journey is for you alone before you think about other people. Like I said, I feel like us as human beings, we get caught up in emotions, this, that, and the third. But you know what? During this lockdown, I don't know if it's just me, but I felt like not fuck emotions, but you can't because the reality is.
As I was saying
what
before,
it is, and if the situation is wrong, it's wrong. You cannot put your emotions in front of it,
and
because borderline wrong is wrong.
Right? Sometimes sometimes things don't need an announcement. Like I was saying before, you came in alone. I'm leaving alone, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to take me there. And if that means I've got to drop you along the way, I've got to drop you.
Sorry. See, I wouldn't want to beat you.
Because you have to think about how many people would get to the position
what's that Spanish
you
word? Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Hasta luego.
Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista. We don't want to be ya.
Literally, sayonara, man. It was good while it lasted.
See you
but
later.
Right now, it's not working for me, and it's not working for my bank account. So you need to go.
You have to remember the amount
bank
of people
accounts right
that
now
would get to the
is
position
shouting,
that you're
bro.
in, and it's not all of them would have said, yeah, like I want you alongside me.
Right?
No, everybody's goal is to keep moving. Like, cut the crap. Like, realistically, your goal is to keep moving. Your goal is to get to the position that you want to get to. And honest to God, if you're being realistic and if you don't lie to yourself, you don't really care who you hurt to get to that point.
100.
Because at the end of the day, you need to get there. That person isn't going to get there for you. Do you get it? And anybody that's around you that cares enough about you will understand the decisions
and
that
it
you
won't
make.
even come across as hurt.
You what exactly?
Do you know what it is? If you want better for your friend, there's certain sacrifices you've got to make in this life to be successful, and only the real that will be with you at the top will know that there's certain things you have to do to get there. And it's not selfish. A lot of people relate, like I was saying earlier, success, selfishness, and negativity together. Oh, I nearly twist up the mic, bro.
I'm bring up something. There was the top. What was it? And it came out the other day. It was that, you know, when you're creative, and let's say you have even you guys, let's say YouTube,
yeah.
You have an account. Let's say it was separate for YouTube. You have all your friends there, yeah. And it's now there. You know the issue where it's like, okay, cool. At some point, people start unfollowing all their friends that don't do creative jobs or this and that, and it's like they only follow people.
Do you know what it is?
That nature.
This is relating to someone we actually know. But do you know what it is?
Because she mentioned
we followed that person on a personal account.
Yeah.
So we actually follow that person on a personal account. So me following their actual page to begin with, it's not really a big deal for me for them not to follow me back.
I know exactly who you're talking about now. Sorry,
because it's like, I'm supporting your hustle. We're supporting the team. What they're trying to do, the comments, the likes. Yeah. We're all with that.
Yeah. But sometimes I support
all
that stuff.
Personal account.
Yeah.
I thought you meant business account.
No, and you know what? Now I
that's
slightly
different.
know who we're talking about because we don't do names around here.
I thought you were talking about business
We don't
account.
do names around here.
No, but you know what? Even sometimes, there's people I feel like we all know that we support both pages, but in my heart, I more time only support your business page. Sometimes people as individuals outside of their business is not who they represent themselves as in their business. 100. I've had a lot of people say to me, oh my God, this person, like, you know, their business, their drive, the charisma.
That's just their team, man.
That's just to make the bread.
That's just
do you get what I'm saying? And that's just who that's the... How do I put it?
Strategic positioning.
Yes, that's the positioning that they
business
put themselves in.
I like that.
Soon to be a grad student, you know.
Business terms.
Soon.
I like that.
Listen, this one.
I'm on my way to get it.
Success is on.
Do you know what? Yeah, there's something that I'm gonna cover the next time we talk, but it's to do with being a creative. And it's to do with family clashes. And that's one thing that I feel like we need to touch on, and we will touch on that because it is very important.
Family and success is a whole different topic.
It's a whole different
just because of friends you meet them along the way, so it can be temperamental, and it's a lot easier to drop a friend than a family member, you know.
I know this is so off topic, but they have a whole separate link to order food.
Huh?
What?
So we could have ordered the sauce and been saucy babes.
It's not. I mean, I'm gonna click on the link.
Don't make me go there. Anyway, don't make me go there. But you know what, guys? Like I said, we've got more episodes coming out. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever forget that. Like I said, today we are here
we're loving this setting. We're
J2Times, Jordan. Tell him the hair page, bro.
Oh, okay, so it's at JC did that. JC
has been doing her thing, and she's gonna do her thing.
JC did that. She's gonna do that.
I'm trying.
Period.
These lot. Everybody encourages me more than
friends and success. We only want our friends to be successful.
Just the better.
YouTube, hair, food.
Amen.
Every single film. This is what
avenue.
I'm happy that since I was a teenager, I've been surrounded by people that are very creative, and it's not
Amen.
even your creativity doesn't have to be your main source of income. Like you could have a job and do something creative on the side.
Hobbies, man.
And I love it because it's just like people touch and they tap into the things that find them enjoyment. And you know what it is? Who said it the other day? If you're good at it, monetize it.
Monetize it.
Oh,
this is what we were saying.
I can't even click my fingers for you lot anymore.
You could be working in your accounting job from 9 to 5. When you go home, you do your YouTube videos. Do your
what
catering.
makes you
but besides
happy.
everything.
But, do you know what I mean? Like, but besides that, someone can even tweet, I need an accountant. Bro, do that on the side while you're working for the man, the white man.
Your YouTube could be your first job, and someone's on the side saying, like, I really need a graphic designer.
100.
You do YouTube, but you also did
Don't let the white man say no, okay?
But then you know what, at the same time,
you're not working for the white man, you're working for the black
100.
woman, and that is yourself. You understand?
Amen. BLM for real, dog. Remember that.
Myself, you understand?
Big up.
Big up my thing. I told you, I'm the king.
Like I said, guys, just to wrap this up, to be successful, there's certain sacrifices you got to make within yourself and other people at the same time. Yeah. Don't ever feel down for that. Don't ever feel like a shit person, because you know what? In this life, there's certain things we got to do to get to the top, and it doesn't make you selfish. It's about you putting yourself first. But like I said, who we here with? We here with Jordan, JC did that.
JC, George, you know, there's a couple
who else we with? You got J Monet. Obviously, I'm with my two people. J2Times, you already know what it is. And just to end it off, with Rendella, Life of Rendella. And you guys already know what it is.
Life of Rendella,
by saying,
J2Times.
I need a cocktail, I beg you.
Wait for her to start singing the song. Leave her, go on.
She's gonna sing.